Chapter 2, Acid, Bases and Salts. Acids. Acid is a substance which furnishes H plus ions when dissolved in water. It is sour in taste. Base. Base is a substance which furnishes OH minus ions when dissolved in water. It is bitter in taste and feels soapy to touch. Salts. When acid reacts with base, then it neutralizes to form salt and water. This reaction is also called neutralization reaction. Indicators. A chemical compound which indicates whether a substance is an acid, base, or salt when added to a substance by changing its color. There are two types of indicators: natural indicators such as litmus, turmeric, red cabbage, etc. Synthetic indicators such as methyl orange and phenolphthalein. There are also olfactory indicators which changes its odor when added to an acid or base, such as vanilla or onion. Acid and bases reacts with metals to give salt and hydrogen gas. Acid reacts with metal hydrogen carbonates and metal carbonates to give salt, CO2 and H2O. Acid and bases react with each other to give salt and water. Metal oxides react with acid to give salt and water. Thus, metal oxides are basic oxides. Non-metallic oxides react with base to give salt and water. Thus, non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. All the acids and bases dissociates in water to give hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion respectively. The dissociation of hydrogen ion of acids and hydroxide ions of bases in an aqueous solution is the common property in all acids and bases respectively. pH is the power of hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. The range of pH scale is between 0 to 14. A decrease in pH, the acidic the substance; increase in pH, the basic the substance. The pH in our body works between 7 to 7.8 pH range, while the pH of when the pH of mouth is lower than 5.5, tooth decay occurs. There are some compounds which could be obtained from common salt. First, sodium hydroxide. When we pass electricity through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride called brine, it decomposes to form the sodium hydroxide. This process is also known as chlor-alkali process. Second, bleaching powder, which is produced by the action of chlorine on slaked lime. Baking soda. When common salt is treated with ammonia in the presence of water, carbon dioxide, then NaHCO3 is formed. When we mix baking soda with mild acid, then it is called baking soda. It gives rise to CO2 gas, which is added to cakes and bread. Fourth, washing soda. When we heat baking soda, it forms sodium carbonate. When it combines with excess of water, then washing soda is obtained. Hydrated salt contains water of crystallization, which are fixed number of water molecules present in one formula unit of salt. Plaster of Paris. When we heat gypsum at 373 Kelvin, it loses water molecules to form calcium sulfate hemihydrate called plaster of Paris.
Your audio homework is good, and for further information you can refer 11th class chemistry part 1 equilibrium. There you will get more information about pH. Chapter name, again I repeat, equilibrium. Okay. And another chapter that is in the second part, that is the P block. You will get more information about bleaching powder, what is its exact formula, because in your book it has given that is average formula, but in the 11th and 12th class book you will get the exact formula of bleaching powder. Okay. So if you are now itself you are gathering more information from the NCERT book of 11th and 12th class, which will be very much helpful for your NEET and JEE exams. Okay, clear?